First thing though, anytime we're on top, the basic premise is two things. One, stop this first move. Okay, if he's fast and he's explosive, and I have nothing to stop this first move, it doesn't matter how good I am at anything, if he can explode up before I can get to my move, it's not going to be very effective. So step one is always stop this first move. Once I've done that, then I need to worry about getting his weight forward out of a good base. Right now he's in a good base. His hips are down, his butt's near his ankles, right? Elbows are in, head is up, shoulders, everything's good. Bad base is when you start to be leaning over your arms. Good, come back here. Leaning over your arms. Because now, just a little bit of movement, and he goes down. So my goal is to get his shoulders and his weight up over his hands. Does that make sense? So we're going to do a tight waist chop series here, where we're going to stop the first move. The way I'm going to stop the first move is let out the whistle and go tight waist ankle. Okay? Switching. Hand that's on the belly button is attacking the ankle. Hand that's on the elbow is going tight waist. Deep with that tight waist. Okay? Now just enough weight on him to stop his first move. Make him start thinking about that tight waist of that ankle. Stop that initial move. Tight waist ankle. Drive over the knee. Leather knees driving up from the back. And I'm chopping. Okay, once he's hit, I can release the tight waist and attack wrist. Other hand, you can stay on the outside elbow or attack wrist. I'm already starting to scoop his foot with my outside legs. I'm going to go to an iota. From here, I'm going to be driving my hips and chest down into him. I'm going to be elbowing and attacking. Finish and driving down. Okay, and then from here, I'm doing my tilts. Grinding down. Elbowing down. So, tight waist ankle. Right? Keeping my weight on top of him. I'm deep. I transition. Knees in the butt, drive it forward, chopping. Now, as I chop, I'm going to actually pull his elbow back as soon as it hits the mat. Okay, so you're going to hit like a lawnmower, right? Lift the weights. Okay? Chop, pull. That pulling motion has made enough space now for me to slip a quick arm bar in. One more time on the side. Start here. Okay, ankle, chop. Right? As I chop, I'm pulling the arm out instead, and then slipping that bar. Belly out. Okay, I belly them out. Got a couple options. One, take my way out to the side. You can do it here, but I just feel like you get a little more leverage if you can get your legs involved in it. So I like to come off to the side. Attack as far down as you can. Wrist, thumb, right here. Not at the elbow. Be strong here, less strong here, weakest here. Okay? And now I don't want to pull straight back. Isaias is strong that way. Okay? I want to attack him as far out as he can. On the side, right? I'm going to attack the hand, the thumb, and I'm going to attack it pulling out here. Okay? I like to bring my knee up. So give me a second to secure it so I can switch off. Pull him back. Barn it. Okay? I'm going to come off. I'm going to shoot one arm under, one arm over, make sure I keep my shoulder weight on, and I'm going to attack back the same way, pulling, switching off to my arm. Attack under one, over one, same motion to attack it out wide, barn up. Now, preferably I'm always going far wrist. I'm sucking that wrist tight under his body and kind of doing a motorcycle revving motion on that wrist. All right, if that wrist isn't there, it's out there. Two things. One, grab it on the outside, you can't reach it here. Drive the bar a little bit, switch, okay? Or to stay out here, you can grab it outside as well. Makes no difference. Okay? Now let's run the bar. I'm gonna start with the wrist. First thing, chest down, weight down. Chest down, weight down. We'll come off to the side, off of my left hip here. Right arm bar, left hip. Now, I always tell my guys, just watch closely and drive his shoulder to his ear. And watch yourself do it. Literally watch, see how close you get his shoulder to his ear. So I'm going to come up, get my weight up. I'm going to drive the shoulder down to his ear. Chest down, drive the shoulder to his ear. Now I'm going to keep stepping like we're doing a sit-out drill, right? Or a hip heist drill. Step, hip heist. Step, hip heist. Okay? As I drive that shoulder to the ear. Respect. Okay? So weight up, shoulder to the ear, step, hip, step, hip. Now from here, you got two options. You got the flexibility, you can Pull your wrist out, chest down, go double bar. Okay, if you don't, release. Lift that left arm out, come over the head. Keep the right arm bar, finish. Shoulder to his ear, chest down, shoulder to his ear. Walking, 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 walking. Okay, if you can sit out there, you can hit down, and trap, or you can release. Elbow out there, kind of go ahead and push your leg. You know, doing things like this, you're trying to run it, and he's just really hipping down, putting that shoulder down. But what's going to happen a lot of times, he's going to leave an opening on this left side. He may be posting out, going out, right hip down. Yeah, posting out here real tight. But he's going to usually leave me an opening on his opposite side. That's my opportunity to lace in the half. Okay? When I lace in here, okay, I like to start running him over to the right with that half, just because that's naturally where my half's strong. Okay, he starts trying to wing it down. Okay, I can at least get some leverage over on this side. Notice I'm even belling out, sprawling out to keep this in tight. At this point now, all I gotta do is hop over, and now he's in a lot of trouble. I got both my bar and my half locked in. I'm gonna crowbar. When I say crowbar, I'm like straightening my arm, running like a crowbar. Okay, palm on the head, bar staying where it's at, and I'm gonna run it and kind of circle my hips around. Closing on the head, and down. Run that bar, he's blocking me out. Toughen his arms, knees, draping in that half, hipping down, getting it locked in real tight, alternating sides, running it over. Okay, hipping down. Found good strong base. He's coming up on me no matter how much I'm putting my weight down. Yeah. Now usually if I'm doing a good job and I'm driving in off my toes, keeping him down, he should be able to stay there. But you know, you got a real solid guy on bottom, knows how to hip under, is getting back to his base. I'm going to switch off to this Anderson bar. Okay, so if I'm here and I start feeling him building up, and I'm feeling like, okay, I'm not going to be able to stop this, I want to catch this far wrist. Now you can see Diaz already was in the right position. What was he doing with that wrist? Just keeping out away from me, right? Like he should be. Okay, so as he builds up, go ahead, stay down. I'm going to help that wrist get to me using my knee. So as he starts building up, I'm going to cheat that wrist in with my knee, getting it close for me to grab. That's the key to this, is getting that wrist and that little outside knee cheat is going to get that wrist up. I'm going to cheat that wrist in with my knee. That didn't even do it. As soon as he just gave me that opening, I went for it. Diaz builds up. Now from here, I'm going my stack. I'm going to hop my knees out in front. I always got to have my knees out in front. And if you know a granny roll, right, that motion, I'm trying to make Diaz do a granny roll. That's the best way I can describe that motion. The power's going to come from my tightwaist. I'm going to lead him over that knee. Now I got to bump him with my hips. Post on my forehead. Bump him with my hips. Try to hold him if I can, stay up. A lot of times that's difficult. So I can post on my forehead for the finish, or drive over, teed out. My knee, hips in front, drive him over, guide him over, stack my hips. Try to hold him for the pin if I can't. Keep hipping through him, finish the bar on top. Coming, he wants to belly out. So my counter maneuver is going to be an Anderson bar tilt. I'm going to keep everything tight, squeeze everything in. I'm going to hop to the side. I'm going to load him up into my hips for my tilt. When I load him into my hips, I'm bringing his hip bone, putting him right along my hips, hugging along where my seat bone will go. Right? Pulling everything in tight, making our bodies T. Okay? Pull him in, arching to my back, making our bodies look like a T. One leg should be elevating his, my outside leg. The other leg, I want that knee skyward. Okay, as Diaz is fighting a little bit, okay, I'm maintaining, he starts rolling away from me, I elevate, and I'm stepping that knee, holding him for the near fall. I'm gonna right away without hesitation, hop over, load him in my hips, elevate, bottom knee up, outside leg hooking the ankle, squeezing everything in, hold him for the near fall.